welcome us in, throw it to the scoreboard.
Yeah, I'll bring it in and throw it to you for the scoreboard. And then we usually have. And welcome to Football Friday, week 3 of the local high school football season. I'm Chris Crossan, and joining me tonight is Charlie Bethel. Big night of high school football in our local area. Some local flair, some big matchups tonight. Of course, Northwest and Dalton playing up in Tunnel Hill, and Southeast and Coahulla Creek are still finishing up down at Southeast after a little bit of a delay. We're getting some updates on that. But Charlie, why don't we run the OptiLink scoreboard?
Let's do that, Chris. As you mentioned, up in Tunnel Hill, Dalton won 24-14 in a game that was significantly closer than that. We have Coahulla Creek Southeast at 3-3 in the fourth quarter. I believe our last update has Coahulla Creek and the ball with about 2 minutes left. North Murray big over Model, 44-7. A game that really finished a week 1 game. Christian Heritage finished this week 27-14 over Riverside Academy. Chattooga big, 55-20 over Heritage Catoosa. Lafayette big, 35-0 over Gordon Lee. Calhoun rolling over Therrell, 52-6. Gordon Central beating Gilmer, 44-15, and Darlington shutting out Sonoraville at 20-0.
Yeah, again some good clashes, and we'll keep updating that Southeast Coahulla score as I keep looking at my phone. I'm getting some updates over here, but we were both at the Dalton Northwest game tonight. A big crowd, a atmosphere that you want, and really a kind of a slugfest of a football game.
Yeah, it is one of those games where I don't really feel like either of the coaches put on the field what they want. I mean, what they had, their game plan was not executed. I think that both teams were able to disrupt the other team's performance. A lot of penalties. You and I were talking about that. It just seemed like it makes the flow of the game difficult to follow, and so that's tough. And then some injuries on the Dalton side, especially losing your starting tailback and your starting quarterback. But guys, step up. That's the nature of football. It's a violent game, and so everybody has to step up.
It is. I thought both defenses, like you said tonight, were able to do some things to basically take away. You knew what the other team kind of wanted to do, and so there were some efforts put in there to do that. Special teams, Dalton runs the opening kickoff back for their second game in a row to get up on the board, and just a dynamic playmakers making plays, and then a big screen pass later in the game on a 4th and 10, I think.
I think that's right.
For a 22-yard touchdown. But we're going to have highlights of that game. We'll have some updates on the Coahulla Creek game, and we'll talk about more high school football when we come back.
got the deep blue sea, the big blue sky, and more people in more countries like blue than any other color. That's big. And in the world of real estate, blue stands for one of the biggest brands, Coldwell Banker. 91,000 agents across 47 countries gives you a super-powered Rolodex and the marketplace muscle of a brand recognized from Indiana to India. So join the blue, join Coldwell Banker, and start doing bigger, better, and bluer things in real estate.
From your first savings account to your first car, from your first home to your first business. At First Bank of Dalton, we're committed to helping you make the most out of life's firsts. We know the importance of working with a community bank where decisions are made right in our office. And with mobile and online banking, you can bank at your convenience and never have to miss a first. First Bank of Dalton, your bank for life.
Hi, I'm Charles R. Hicks Sr. Hi, I'm Rick Patton. Here at Transformers, we specialize in transmission of automatic and manual.
But we also offer all factory scheduled maintenance on all makes and models, along with major and minor repairs on all makes and models.
And all of our remanufactured transmissions comes with a 3-year unlimited mileage nationwide warranty.
We also stock a complete line of BG products to keep your car safe and on the road.
From the Transformers crew, God bless and have a beautiful day.
It's football time again in Northwest Georgia. Not a lot has changed at the Oakwood Cafe since we filmed last season. We are still serving the same fantastic food we have for the past 13 years. Our staff is many of the familiar faces you consider family. Our catering department is the best in North Georgia, serving over 400 people daily. We love this community, and we wake up 6 days a week looking forward to serving you your favorite Oakwood Cafe meal with a smile. Oakwood Cafe in historic downtown Dalton.
I'm C-Mark.
I'm John Mark.
Never text and drive.
Always wear your seatbelt.
For years, our office has been located right here in downtown Dalton.
And for years, our Georgia lawyers have helped our Georgia clients recover from injuries they've sustained at work.
We don't get paid unless you get paid.
If you've been hurt at work, call us at 529-HURT.
That's 529-4878.
We are your local law firm.
And welcome back to Football Friday. It is the time when we get a chance to see what happened around the area with the First Bank of Dalton highlights.
We've got some time. Let's make the most of it.
All right, Phil.
Let's get it rolling. Northwest, kind of the game of the night. But we could say some things. There's plenty of good to say about this game. This is one of the better Dalton Northwest games we've seen in the last few years. And
Jameer
started
Gibbs
off, Gibbs started the
inspired
Catamounts
by
off big tonight.
last week.
Not to be outdone.
Well, of course, the opening kick was actually out of bounds, so
Right.
that was from 5 yards back.
Big play there. Taking on a blocker and good things happen. It hits you in the helmet and your teammate comes up with it.
That's right. Be aggressive.
And the
Northwest,
draw.
Ty Fisher found himself kind of running a little bit tonight. He had to move his feet.
But was effective.
He was able to get a few yards, make a few first downs, and
create some space here and trying to fight for
got
extra
all
yards.
onto that
you know, that's a good football play by both. He's going for extra yards, and he gets popped, and the ball comes loose. This was a big play.
Drive, down to midfield.
Hunter Nolan there.
Didn't want to stepped out and didn't want to give up. He knew he'd break that one tackle, he'd be gone.
Brother Tyler would have stayed in bounds.
It's a good field goal there from Dalton. I think that at the time put them up 10.
This is a little bit of an odd punt.
Yeah, the rain had started, and
again, here's trying to make a play. Jameer aggressively.
And that may be where he kind of went out. I think that's the last time I remember seeing him.
And then Sistrunk going to get another one of his
This
runs.
was the best drive for Dominique of the night. I mean, he really was running downhill and with a purpose.
Well, you know, most of the night he was getting hit at the line or just behind the line of scrimmage, and that drive he actually had a little bit of running room. It's a good catch.
Small window there, guys.
You know, good play by the DB, good catch.
And,
some aggressive play there. And again, both teams kind of know each other so well, they're able to do some things.
Jarrett Montgomery taking over tailback with Jameer out. Really did a great job. You have to step up, and that's what he did. Trouble with the snap for Bryce at this point. Bryce Houghton's in at quarterback.
Big play. 4th down, 10.
That was a big one.
And
Good,
got caught
well
up,
executed
got caught
play.
up in the screen.
Tyus Love.
And you know when he gets in a little bit of space, he can move.
And if you don't
Northwest
see the
drives
screen,
back down.
you are the screen.
Mason Blanchard there.
Yeah, Mason had a good night.
Good catch here to convert a 1st down late in the game, and then this was kind of.
This was after the miss.
Yeah, after Northwest had missed a field goal, they're trying to strip the ball, obviously, and
not happening. This is
just
the
Bryce
one that broke
athleting it down the
Bryce
field.
Houghton just keeps running. Yeah.
But another good one tonight.
It was.
Between
It
Dalton
was
and
a good game.
Northwest.
A game that we think is still going on.
It quite could possibly be. We're not confirmed whether
Looks
it
like
is or
7
not.
seconds left in the game.
All
I'll,
right.
I'll let you know as I get more. Southeast has the ball on the Cahulla 41.
But this one, this turned out to be a little more of a defensive struggle than most of us would have anticipated when we looked at this game on paper.
I've gotten
earlier
some
today.
notes here from somebody at the game that there were several turnovers in this game, so the defenses are stepping up and playing well. Let me see some numbers here on. Cade Bates playing quarterback for Cahulla Creek. That's like Dylan Carlock making that catch on that little out.
You know, what we're seeing here is seeing offense is moving the ball, but not being able to finish the drive. You know, the defense is doing the bend but don't break.
Oh, that sure looks like a touchdown.
That sure got called back.
Michael King on a sweep here for Cahulla. Oh, wow,
Just
they're
shy.
down there close.
Knocking on the door.
I wonder if that's where they got their field goal. Christian Gillespie for Southeast. Tough runner.
Well, two coaching staffs, I think, would emphasize physicality and toughness.
Mr. Cole there on the catch. Big
That's a
guy.
screen
Got
there.
caught up in the screen. And there you go. The Raiders
Middle
going to run
screen
their
again.
own screen.
Some middle screens.
A little bit more effective. And down the
He's moving the
sideline,
ball.
good catch right on the chalk. Chalk paint.
It looks like Southeast is about to try a 38-yard field goal here at the end of this game. Oh, moving the ball.
It's
again.
just chipping
And
away.
again,
at it.
if I get an update here in a second, I'll try to pass
All
it along.
right.
Calhoun.
Hosted
Farrell coming up to Calhoun. And I don't know where these kids drove from, but it's going to be a long ride home.
Calhoun has reloaded this year.
They absolutely have, and it did not take them long to get their offense going. Their defense was on point. Even their special teams, like right here, Farrell's punting, bad snap. Calhoun takes over on their own two, naturally converts within 2 plays.
Oh,
And then you get the
defense.
pick. And that one gets down inside very close. And just a quick 10-yard over your shoulder. But definitely, Yellow Jackets not having trouble moving the ball this evening. Quite well, all around game. Passing, running, this is all clicking. And special teams.
Punt return.
You gone. Yeah, definitely having special teams being a big part of this game tonight.
Their playmakers were putting on a show in this game.
Oh, yeah. And they even kicked a field goal.
Give everybody some work in.
There you go.
Another interception.
Then got caught passing over the middle. Safety picked him off. And go ahead and convert. Points off of turnovers, guys.
Yeah.
Always got to take advantage.
Thursday night.
Yeah.
Finishing week 1.
Yeah, let's say 2 weeks removed from Thursday night or Thursday night, 2 weeks removed, something like that.
Real direct snap
Direct
action
snap.
there.
That was a sneaky little play they got in right there.
I like that.
Did not expect to see that one coming.
Smith can sling it there. Big bodied kid and really throw those. There it is again.
There you go.
Direct snap. Quick. Wow.
That one worked.
Popped it.
That's the one you're looking for. Direct snap when nobody's looking for it. And it usually pays.
17-7 when that
Yeah.
game was suspended?
The first time, and I think
Yeah.
Riverside Academy comes over from Gainesville.
That's a little drive, man. It takes a little while to get over there. But Christian Heritage defensive line is causing a little bit of disruption. It's making life not so easy in the Riverside backfield.
This game again, and toward the end of it gets interrupted by a storm, and
good effort.
Finally
Good
gets
effort to
called
get the touchdown.
for the Christian Heritage win there.
All right, more of that direct snap. Not so effective this
Not
time.
calling for it this
No,
time.
you fool me once, fool me twice. Yeah, y'all know how that goes. And finally got that Christian Heritage game in. Weather, you know, it is what it is. Stay tuned for more Football Friday.
I was tired of being limited by my knee pain.
I fell while riding my bike and needed a partial hip replacement.
I was kicking the ball and I felt a snap.
From joint replacements to complex spinal surgeries, Hamilton Medical Center's experts know how to get you back in the game. Quality and expertise matter. Hamilton Medical Center is Joint Commission certified in hip, knee, and shoulder replacement surgery. If pain is keeping you on the sidelines, get your life back with the help of Hamilton Medical Center.
Cooking gives me a chance to be creative and indulge in some me time. OptiLink allows me to find new recipes, look up nutritional tips, and share on social media, all while talking on the phone. With OptiLink, our family gets phone, TV, and high-speed internet from one local source. With OptiLink, we have just the right mix. More chocolate chips? Yeah.
Most people like to adopt the younger dogs, but one day your time will come, huh, Cooper?
Sweetheart, what about this puppy?
Honey puppies. Mommy, Daddy, that's it, that's the one.
The Coldwell Banker Homes for Dogs project has helped find homes for thousands of shelter dogs.
How's your tea?
Because our agents don't just understand real estate, they understand what home is all about.
Last fall, Stuart and myself decided to bring the freshest pizza and beer to Northwest Georgia.
Cherokee's the first microbrewery in Whitfield County, and our brick oven pizza's the finest slice of pie this side of Italy.
We pride ourselves on using the finest and freshest ingredients available. So this fall, treat yourself to the best wings and pizza in town and enjoy a glass of Cherokee's finest. Cherokee Brewing Company in historic downtown Dalton, behind the Oakwood Cafe.
Come to Cherokee!
It's the National Clearance Event going on now at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Get 0.9% plus $1,000 customer cash on every new RAV4. Get $500 customer cash and 1.9% on new Highlanders. And get 1.9% on every new 4Runner.
Other dealers are going to say, we can't do that. What do we say, Greg?
We say, oh yes we can.
Only at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Come see us.
Looking for ideas to expand your brand and grow your business? Hi, I'm Pete Wilson with the Wilson Company. With over 500,000 products, we'll help you connect your brand with more people, promote your big event, or create more traffic at trade shows. We can put your logo on anything. Outfit your company with custom apparel and headwear from top brands like Nike, Adidas, Charles River, and more. Take advantage of our in-house art services and personalized customer service. Just put us in your phone, the Wilson Company, and come check us out.
Maryville Jewelers has been a family-owned and operated store since 1974. The only thing that has changed is our beautiful and elegant merchandise. Our staff works hard at staying up with all the latest styles and trends. We pride ourselves on having beautiful jewelry in all price ranges. Maryville Jewelers is known for its outstanding customer service and its quick turnaround on jewelry and watch repair. We are a full-service jewelry store. Come see us at Maryville Jewelers in historic downtown Dalton.
Need a doctor? Call Hamilton's Physician Referral Line, 706-272-6100. Now let's hear from the coaches on Football Friday's Coaches Call, sponsored by Hamilton Medical Center.
And welcome back to Football Friday. Our first Hamilton Medical Center Coaches Call will be Coach Land.
Hey, Coach Land, it's Charlie Bethel and Chris Crossan. How you doing?
Guys, good to be talking with you. Doing fine, thank you.
Well, let me start you off by saying I think, at least my recollection is, the worst thing that can happen in a non-region game is injuries. Give us an update on the guys who went out tonight.
Well, the worst thing is for it to happen twice. Not once, so it is always the worst. Well, we don't know anything right now. We'll find out something. We'll find out something tomorrow. Possibly they'll be going into probably next week in the morning, so we'll have probably a better update tomorrow. But right now, it'll just be speculation.
Coach, I know I've got a pretty good idea that 15 penalties is 15 too many in your book. It really felt like it was tough to get into a rhythm, and that Northwest, really competed aggressively tonight. Talk about what you saw out there out of your team, second game of the season.
Well, the number one thing I saw was winners win, and at the end of the day, adversity struck in about every form, from weather to poor play to discipline to lack of tempo, and these guys just continued to fight, continued to find a way to win the downs and win the quarter, and then, at the end of the day, win the game. We played very undisciplined tonight, uncharacteristic, but that's on me. That is 100% on me. I didn't have these guys ready. We were a little too loose probably from where we should be, maybe even had our mind on some things that weren't relevant to the game. So at the end of the day, I was glad to see those guys bring the focus back to the game, get the job done, and finish the game the way it should have been started.
Yeah, Coach, defense steps up in that game for both teams, but in the end, special teams gives you 10 points, and that's the difference in the score margin there. Just talk about your special teams tonight.
Well, I don't know who thinks special teams aren't special. Otherwise, they call them average teams. So we think they're pretty special, and we spend a lot of time on them. And we think that going into most games, we like to feel that that's something that we at least have some kind of edge in. Our kids take real pride in it, and the other side of that is our starters are on, and they come in and do the best they can to work. We change them every week, but you have your core things that you do, and I think the thing that's neat about these guys is playing at Dalton, but particularly this year, these first two games, they have realized the significance of special teams. And at the end of the day, we all talk, and every level talks about those 5 plays that's going to determine the course of the game. And that's when you take a team like ours that's realized we can steal 1 or 2 or 3 of those big plays in special teams, that's going to give you an advantage, especially maybe when you don't have the offense or defense. So very proud of our coaches, very proud of our players, and thought they did everything they needed to do to win a game tonight.
Coach, you take your first trip outside of Whitfield County on the season to Sequoia. Football doesn't give you much time to rest. What do you know about Sequoia's team this fall?
Well, we know first of all that they'll be well coached. Second of all, we know they'll be tough. They're kind of, for lack of a better phrase, they're kind of the Gilmer of our region. They're the team that wants to think that they can show up and out-tough you. And so we know that this is a week, certainly, that there'll be no excuses for our physicality. Whether we're going to be ready or not, we'll find a way. These guys will find a way. Our coaches will find a way. And we'll have to go in there and play another physical football game. And, that's what we do, especially in the region that we're in 6A. So excited to see this week coming up. It's good to kind of get into region play. I don't, certainly don't want to diminish this game. It's an important game for our community. But at the end of the day, this game really means nothing to us, because now we start what really counts, and that's how we're going to finish this season and go into the playoffs. So everything will be focused on Monday, the Sequoia Chiefs.
All right, Coach. Well, again, congratulations on your win. Our thoughts and prayers with your players, and they're dealing with their injuries, and good luck next week.
Guys, thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Coach. All right, that was Dalton coach Matt Land, and again, you kind of mentioned, and he's talked about it, that kind of uncharacteristic. When those two teams get together, there's a lot of hard hitting and everything, but some of those penalties are not something you're not normally see.
You got a lot of kids who know one another.
That's
and talk to one another on a regular basis, and so I think the emotions run high, and that's a good lesson to learn as you go through the season. That self-control is invaluable.
Yep. I think we have Preston Pogue here.
All right.
Coach Pogue, welcome to Football Friday.
How you guys doing?
Doing good, Coach. Looks like you guys were able to execute some things tonight you wanted to do. Give us a rundown on how your game went.
Yeah, I mean, we came out fast. We got the ball, the kickoff, and marched it down there and scored. And they scored on a big play on us, and I think it was 14-7. And from then on, we just really played well. We played well on both sides of the ball, and it was running clock in the fourth quarter, and a lot of guys made some big plays. Last week we had to throw it a good bit. We ran it a lot on offense and had some big runs. And the biggest thing, though, we came out injury-free. So I was just telling one of the coaches, early in the year, you play these non-region games, you want to come out healthy. And but I thought our kids played hard all night, and we did last week too. And if we keep doing that, good things going to happen.
Coach, you talked about a running clock late in the game. I know one of the things that's important for you is to get some of your younger guys in the game. Were you able to get some reps for some of those guys tonight?
Yeah, we did. We had Noah Lunsford, a backup tailback. And, he came in and he ran like a 20-yard touchdown, and he did some good things. And, we got our backup quarterback in, and because you never know during the year what's going to happen. This guy's going to step in and play, and they don't get many reps during the game. They get a lot of reps during practice, but that's always good because you never know when you're going to need them.
Coach, I believe you travel to Ringgold next week. Looks like Ringgold is putting a good team on the field. I got to see a little bit of them a few weeks ago. What do you know about Ringgold?
Yeah, Ringgold's a good team. They got a veteran quarterback, and they got the Tarver kid who's one of the better players in the area. And it's always a battle when we play Ringgold. We beat them in overtime last year, and it's going to be a hard-fought game. They've got a really good team, and but I'm excited. These next 3 weeks for us is playoff mode for us. I mean, we go to Ringgold, we play Calhoun at home, then we go to Derrickville. So it's a top-heavy schedule, and
there's no more time to get ready, right? It's time to be ready. No more time to get ready. It's time to be ready.
That's right. You better be ready, those teams, because it'll come down to in the region. Those are big games for us. So, but Ringo's on our mind now, and we'll get to work on them Sunday and be ready to play them.
Well, good luck to you, Coach, and I hope you have a good week of preparation. Everybody's healthy and ready to start the region schedule.
All right, John. Thank you, man. I'll see you.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
All right.
Looks like update, Coahulla Creek kicked a field goal to take a 6-3 lead, and Southeast now has the ball in overtime. So
they're
hopefully
the first overtime
now Southeast
session.
will have the chance on offense, so we'll keep giving that score update.
Time for us to take our break, or we're going to go to the OptiLink scoreboard again? Is it scoreboard time?
Let's see
All
what
right,
we
let's
have
see
on
the
the
scoreboard one more time, just to re-up everybody. Up at Tunnel Hill again, Dalton was victorious over Northwest 24-14. Coahulla Creek and Southeast are now, we believe, 6-3 in the first overtime period. Reminder that everybody gets the ball at least one time in an overtime period in GHSA rules. North Murray big over Model. We heard Coach Pogue talk about that. Again, finishing a week 1 game. Christian Heritage last night finished 27-14 over Riverside Academy. Chattooga over Heritage 55-20. Lafayette over Gordon Lee 35-0. Calhoun over Therrell 52-6. Gordon Central over Gilmer 44-15. And Darlington beating Sonoraville 20-0.
All right. Well, we will try to keep getting updates on that Coahulla and Southeast game, and we will be back in a minute and try to wrap that game up. So stay with us for more Football Friday.
With First Bank of Dalton's new mobile app, you can make a deposit from anywhere. It's also a great way to do business and check recent transactions. And with the new mobile app from First Bank of Dalton, you can check your account balance anytime. Life doesn't stop because you're on the go. First Bank of Dalton, your bank for life.
At Rockbridge Community Church, we want to connect people from all walks of life to our message, and we leverage technology to make that possible. So whether it's streaming Rockbridge's live service to one of our 5 campuses or reaching out to our congregation through social media, OptiLink provides the reliable service that we need to spread our message all over the world. We can access it all thanks to OptiLink. Yeah, I like that one too.
Hi, I'm Charles R. Hicks Sr. Hi, I'm Rick Patton. Here at Transformers, we specialize in transmission of automatic and manual.
But we also offer all factory scheduled maintenance on all makes and models, along with major and minor repairs on all makes and models.
And all of our remanufactured transmissions comes with a 3-year unlimited mileage nationwide warranty.
We also stock a complete line of BG products to keep your car safe and on the road.
From the Transformers crew, God bless and have a beautiful day.
I'm C-Mark.
I'm John Mark.
Never text and drive.
And always wear your seatbelt.
For years, our office has been located in downtown Dalton.
And for years, our Georgia lawyers have helped our Georgia clients recover for injuries they sustained in auto accidents.
You don't get paid unless you get paid.
If you've been hurt in an auto accident, call us at 529-HURT.
It's 529-4878.
We are your local law firm.
It's the National Clearance Event going on now at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Get 0.9% plus $1,000 customer cash on every new RAV4. Get $500 customer cash and 1.9% on new Highlanders. And get 1.9% on every new 4Runner.
Other dealers are going to say, we can't do that. What do we say, Greg?
We say, oh yes we can.
Only at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Come see us.
Georgia Northwestern Technical College is now accepting applications for classes. We offer programs in business, health, industrial, and public service at 6 campus locations with financial aid options as well. Take day, evening, or online classes to get your degree, diploma, or certificate. Apply now. Drop by one of our campuses today or check us out at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. Get focused. Get hired.
My doctor sent me for a CT scan of my heart.
I never put off my mammograms.
I wrecked my bike and I need an x-ray of my arm. It wasn't broken.
When your doctor recommends an X-ray, MRI, CT scan, or other diagnostic study, know that not all imaging centers offer the same level of quality. Hamilton Diagnostic Center's advanced technology reduces radiation dosages, limits retakes, and allows for same-day results.
And welcome back to Football Friday. Let's take a look at next week's matchups and kind of see what's going to happen with teams in our area next week.
Dalton will travel to Sequoia. Stone Mountain will come visit Northwest. Lakeview, Fort Oglethorpe will be at Murray County. North Murray travels to Ringgold. Coahulla Creek at Adairsville. Christian Heritage at Lafayette. Ridgeland at Sandy Creek. That's a tough draw. Pepperell at Heritage, and Sonoraville will come to Calhoun in the Battle of Gordon County.
You can see we have several teams that are off there. Your peak size guides are all around town. You can see the locations there where you can pick those up. That is your handy dandy in your pocket guide to who's playing this week and how your team did last year.
That's exactly right.
Don't forget about getting your pizza. Tomorrow is the big day college kickoff. Make sure you get Papa John's in your speed dial so that you can have your pizza ready to go. Make sure that you get some of the desserts that they have. Incredible
Papa John's
pizza.
The Italian Heroes pizza tonight, which is one of their specialties out
Yeah,
right
they
now.
have lots of stuff. There's lots of ways to check us out there on the computer. You can go to www.footballfriday.tv and check out some past shows as well. On your mobile phone or on your tablet, you can download the app for your iPhone and your Android and check us out that way. We'll have people all over the world checking us out at any given time.
Chris, as we went to the last break, you got the final update from Southeast.
In a thriller, Southeast scores a touchdown in their part of overtime to win 9-6 in what sounds like was a slugfest. Sounds like there were some turnovers and some other things during that game. So maybe we'll get a little bit of a rundown on that.
We'll try to get Coach Gray on the line, but I doubt it. I think it's going to be tough to get him before we go off
He may be
the air.
having some celebration, and because when you play your cross-county rival and you win in overtime, that's a big deal.
That is a big deal.
But, I mentioned tomorrow is the first kind of real big day of football kickoff. Had some games Thursday night, but really and truly the big things going on, and
we're going to take a break and come
I think
back.
we'll take a break. And
we'll
then
talk about the big games this weekend.
So stay with us for Football Friday.
Blue is big. You've got the deep blue sea, the big blue sky, and more people in more countries like blue than any other color. That's big. And in the world of real estate, blue stands for one of the biggest brands, Caldwell Banker. 91,000 agents across 47 countries gives you a super-powered Rolodex and the marketplace muscle of a brand recognized from Indiana to India. So join the blue, join Caldwell Banker, and start doing bigger, better, and bluer things in real estate.
Hi, I'm Charles R. Hicks Sr. Hi, I'm Rick Patton. Here at Transformers, we specialize in transmission of automatic and manual.
But we also offer all factory scheduled maintenance on all makes and models, along with major and minor repairs on all makes and models.
And all of our remanufactured transmissions comes with a 3-year unlimited mileage nationwide warranty.
We also stock a complete line of BG products to keep your car safe and on the road.
From the Transformers crew, God bless and have a beautiful day.
From your first savings account to your first car, from your first home to your first business. At First Bank of Dalton, we're committed to helping you make the most out of life's firsts. We know the importance of working with a community bank where decisions are made right in our office. And with mobile and online banking, you can bank at your convenience and never have to miss a first. First Bank of Dalton, your bank for life.
It's football time again in Northwest Georgia. Not a lot has changed at the Oakwood Cafe since we filmed last season. We are still serving the same fantastic food we have for the past 13 years. Our staff is many of the familiar faces you consider family. Our catering department is the best in North Georgia, serving over 400 people daily. We love this community, and we wake up 6 days a week looking forward to serving you your favorite Oakwood Cafe meal with a smile. Oakwood Cafe in historic downtown Dalton.
I'm C-Mark.
I'm John Mark.
Never text and drive.
Always wear your seatbelt.
For years, our office has been located right here in downtown Dalton.
And for years, our Georgia lawyers have helped our Georgia clients recover from injuries they've sustained at work.
We don't get paid unless you get paid.
If you've been hurt at work, call us at 529-HURT.
That's 529-4878.
We are your local law firm.
And welcome back to Football Friday. We kind of started talking about a little bit of college football before we were so rudely interrupted by a commercial break. But there are a few good games and big games tomorrow that may have some play at the end of the season as to how things come out. Auburn and Washington, kind of an interesting matchup.
You know, it's one that's going to be a big game. It's top 10 matchup as far as preseason rankings. I think, you know, history might tell you that coming from the West Coast to the East Coast takes a toll on the kids from Washington. But I really think that Auburn is going to be good on defense. Auburn was good, is good on defense. And at the early season, that's going to keep them in the game. And to me, I think that'll be the difference, is that Washington probably doesn't face the total defensive speed that they're going to see this weekend on a week-in, week-out basis.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
What about the Jeremy Pruitt era starting at Tennessee? They don't get a lot of chance to get warmed up. They play West Virginia right out of the gate.
Yeah, they're playing a team that'll put 50 on you and let you get 50.
That's right.
Depending on how the night goes, and historically with them. But yeah, their defense is going to get one of the best quarterbacks in the country right off the bat, and an offensive scheme that can put some points up. So Tennessee fans should know pretty quick, win or lose, what they've got and how they're going to compete.
Well, I think Jeremy Pruitt's an upgrade on the defensive side of the ball no matter what. I think that's what Tennessee needs to get back to where they want to be. And so whatever happens, I think you're going to see an improved team. And I know that Tennessee, their fan base wants to win, and as we all do. But I think you're going to be heading in the right direction. What about the big northern game of the weekend? Notre Dame plays Michigan. They tell me they have good football up there, and that's the big one.
I mean, Michigan's going to be defense heavy and big physical team. Notre Dame, what are they going to get at a quarterback? That's, if they get good quarterback play and they have some plays being made from that side, everywhere else they're loaded with athletes.
That's right.
But I think that's been their kind of thing the last couple of years, is what can they get from the quarterback position.
Well, and to your earlier point, I feel like this game is probably an elimination game for the playoffs. In other words, these are the two teams, both teams maybe be in the discussion late in the season. We'll have to obviously wait and see. But a loss here probably sends you out. It's early to have that feeling.
Fair. Yeah.
What about the U versus LSU?
Yeah, I think the U's thinking big things this year. I think they got some grand ideas about getting back into that national mix and headed the right direction in the last few years. They've got experience back, quarterback, and a lot of defense back, and of course they got the chain that. The turnover chain for rallying around, but LSU's always LSU. I mean,
I'm taking LSU in an upset. I'll acknowledge that, but I think LSU is primed for one of those. Every year, every couple of years, you see LSU just have one of those games that makes you remember that they're LSU, and I think this is that game. I think Miami might be reading some of their own press clippings, and this is one of those where I'm going to take the Tigers. What about Alabama-Louisville? I think, to me, Alabama's the choice here, but there's been a lot of buzz and a lot of talk about could Louisville be the type of team that might sneak up on the Tide?
It's one of those things. Lamar Jackson's gone, but what they have behind him? Is that one of those where, maybe the Tennessee of 1999 where Peyton Manning leaves and everybody else takes a step forward? I mean, who knows? I mean, they're certainly going against a team that's going to make them show that what they've got early. But you have that. You have Georgia, of course, playing Austin Peay, a couple of former Catamounts.
Well, I'm making my way over to Athens tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to obviously seeing my team, Georgia, play. But I'm excited about seeing Ahmad Tanner, a good young man who's having success. Had a lot of success last year as a freshman. Opportunity to play in one of the big stages of college football. I hope he has a great game and goes home.
Well, I mean, you can win both ways there.
That's right. That's right.
But of course, a big day tomorrow. Make sure you get your pizza in your peak size so you can follow along and eat up with Papa John's in your peak side. But stay tuned. We'll be back with more Football Friday.
There's nothing like serving friends and family at Cherokee Brewing and Pizza Company. I love this community, and I love OptiLink services. From sports on our big screens, to Wi-Fi for our customers, to dependable phone service. Cherokee gets phone, TV, and internet from one local source. With OptiLink, we can access it all. What do you have, sweet tea?
Maryville Jewelers has been a family-owned and operated store since 1974. The only thing that has changed is our beautiful and elegant merchandise. Our staff works hard at staying up with all the latest styles and trends. We pride ourselves on having beautiful jewelry in all price ranges. Maryville Jewelers is known for its outstanding customer service and its quick turnaround on jewelry and watch repair. We are a full-service jewelry store. Come see us at Maryville Jewelers in historic downtown Dalton.
I had no warning signs until I was in full heart attack mode.
I just felt a strange sensation in my chest.
I felt sharp pain down both of my arms.
Heart attack symptoms vary, but one thing remains the same. During a heart attack, every second is important. You need advanced care quickly, and it's available just minutes away at Hamilton Medical Center. You deserve the best. That is why more people follow their hearts to Hamilton Medical Center.
Looking for ideas to expand your brand and grow your business? Hi, I'm Pete Wilson with the Wilson Company. With over 500,000 products, we'll help you connect your brand with more people, promote your big event, or create more traffic at trade shows. We can put your logo on anything. Outfit your company with custom apparel and headwear from top brands like Nike, Adidas, Charles River, and more. Take advantage of our in-house art services and personalized customer service. Just put us in your phone, the Wilson Company, and come check us out.
Oh, who's this old guy?
Oh, that's Cooper. Most people like to adopt the younger dogs, but one day your time will come, huh, Cooper?
Sweetheart, what about those puppies?
Honey puppies. Mommy, Daddy, that's it, that's the one.
The Coldwell Banker Homes for Dogs project has helped find homes for thousands of shelter dogs.
How's your tea?
Because our agents don't just understand real estate, they understand what home is all about.
It's the National Clearance Event going on now at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Get 0.9% plus $1,000 customer cash on every new RAV4. Get $500 customer cash and 1.9% on new Highlanders. And get 1.9% on every new 4Runner.
Other dealers are going to say, we can't do that. What do we say, Greg?
We say, oh, yes, we can.
Only at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Come see us.
Last fall, Stuart and myself decided to bring the freshest pizza and beer to Northwest Georgia.
Cherokee's the first microbrewery in Whitfield County, and our brick oven pizza's the finest slice of pie this side of Italy.
We pride ourselves on using the finest and freshest ingredients available. So this fall, treat yourself to the best wings and pizza in town and enjoy a glass of Cherokee's finest. Cherokee Brewing Company in historic downtown Dalton, behind the Oakwood Cafe.
Come to Cherokee!
Welcome back to Football Friday, and now it's time for the First Bank of Dalton highlights.
Thank you, Sam.
All right, good job.
Take it away, Phil Stewart.
All right, guys, let's rock and roll. This is the game of the night. One of much talk has occurred because of
opening kickoff. Jameer Gibbs.
Odd center structure.
He gone.
He saw Tyus do it last week, and he said, I'd like to get in on that action. It's a great way to start a game.
Absolutely, no matter who you are.
Trying to see who can score the most times with nobody touching them. They're at one each.
That's it. That's it. So great defensive play.
Yep. Cornerback ties up his blocker. Actually tied up two guys, so that receiver couldn't get out.
That's aggressive.
On the receiver screen.
Aggressive play. Leads to a turnover.
And we talked about Ty using his feet. Ty Fisher. I thought he had a solid performance. Running, pulled it down when he had to, and here he extends the play, stepping up in the pocket. Keeps himself alive.
Because that one, that
Seth
play
Henderson
looked like
trying to fight for some extra yards there.
Yeah.
Gets a helmet right on the ball.
And that one right there looked like that was another drawn-up quarterback draw, and just saw the open man right there, and just went with the big yardage.
Yeah, using his feet.
Gets it to Henry Nolan, who'd sort of slipped behind the defense, but can't stay in bounds there. And Ivan Mora puts a field goal on the board, which is what you expect him to do. So it's 10-0 at this point. Wasn't what they looked for.
No, then the rains came.
That's it. That's right.
And slippery on the punt, and then slippery on the attempt to pick it up.
And Sistra, he's just going jailbreak.
Running with a purpose here. Takes it down, takes it in.
Yeah, the times when he could get going and get to the line without
once
anybody
he gets
hitting
his
him,
head,
he was
gets
able to get
ahead
some
of
positive
steam
stuff.
going,
But
you went to halftime 10-7, and really felt like Northwest had the momentum through that second quarter there, but couldn't get across the hump and get a lead.
Good play by the Catamount defensive front.
The Dalton defensive line, I thought, did a really good job controlling, for the most part, Northwest running game.
And we mentioned Jarrett Montgomery again earlier, but here he is. When somebody goes down, it's next man up is the phrasing most folks use, but he just stepped in and took the carries and was aggressive. And here's the screenplay we've been talking about. Tyus Love in the middle, a little room to run. And
Northwest defensive line had been aggressive. They've been putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback right there. Good play call.
Yep, there you go. When that defensive line gets like that, just go ahead and run a screen on them.
Mason Blanchard really worked that little sort of inside slant, the deep slant all night, and had success. Got it in the end zone there.
It was a good play action.
And after a missed
handoff.
field goal, Northwest attempt to tie it up. Of course, a good clear move out here by Brock.
Totally sold that handoff up to the fullback. Everybody, linebackers moved on the fullback.
Northwest selling out to try and make something happen in the last minute or so of the game.
Yeah, another big rivalry game.
This is the one.
Foes.
Yeah, this is the one that went to overtime and went late. And this game just wrapped not too long ago.
I think we heard it started late.
Yeah.
There was no power in the stadium.
Yeah.
So they had an hour delay.
And then weather got involved, and reports of a lot of penalty flags down the south end as well. And so.
And then the spaceship landed.
That's right. So a long night, but you see both teams able to move the ball, but points were at a premium.
I was talking about the defense, bend, don't break.
That's it.
You know, give up a little bit to shut them down on the next series,
well,
and it seemed to work out.
One of the things you hear coaches talk about is when you talk about a bunch of high school young men out there, long drives, 10, 11, 12, 13 play drives, sooner or later somebody's going to make a mistake.
Right.
And so a lot of defenses will try to maximize the number of plays in hopes that you'll make a mistake.
Color Creek obviously scored a touchdown there, but it was called back by a penalty, and then
just came up short on that one.
Michael King is kind of a jack of all trades. Runs the ball, catches the ball, plays defense. He's a good player for Color Creek.
Fills up the water bottles.
Yeah. Does a little bit of everything for Coach Bagley. Mr. Cole is a big target right there.
Yeah, it was a good catch by the big man too. And up the screen. And then Raiders gonna run one of their own screens.
Great play at all levels of football. Of course, the game, we don't have the highlights at the end, but of course the game goes into overtime, GHSA overtime system. Both teams get the ball. Coahulla got the ball first, converted by getting the field goal, and Southeast was able to get into the end zone, ending the game at 9-6.
You see all these positive plays. Both teams look like they moved the ball some.
Oh, yeah. All right, Thurl coming up to Calhoun. I don't think these guys knew what they were in for. This Calhoun team, they graduated a decent bit of guys last year, but they have reloaded, and we always know this squad is going to be well coached, but these kids, they're athletic and they're fast and they play hard.
Well, I tip my cap to a program like Thurl. I think Thurl's inside the perimeter Atlanta team. Obviously, I think interested in building a program, and what better way than to come see really the premier program in their classification over the last several years in Calhoun. And sometimes you got to see the standard to know where it is and
to gauge yourself.
That's right.
Sometimes that can hurt. It can.
Some games like this, again, Coach Lamb, when they talk about putting their second unit in, watching them scrimmage Northwest, it's still a lot of juniors and seniors.
There's a lot.
They have so many. Yeah, they have so many kids dressed. When they put in a second unit, they're still experienced guys who have played a lot of football because they end up in a lot of games where they've got big leads and get a chance to put kids in the game.
Yeah, and all three facets of the game tonight for Calhoun: the offense, the defense, special teams. Everything was clicking well, and they won big tonight. And this is our rollover.
Continuing a game from 2 Fridays ago. When everybody had the locking issues.
Eventually we'll go ahead and we'll get this game played out of the way and we can all move on to the next one down the schedule.
Well, looking ahead, I guess Christian Heritage is open this week, but they will travel to Lafayette next week. And that should be a good test for Christian Heritage. Starting out, I believe this is their first time at 2-0 since making the move over to GHSA.
When's the last time Lafayette was 2-0?
I'm not going to venture a guess because I have friends in Lafayette.
Well, I don't know. That's why I asked you.
I don't know, and I don't know that they are. Are they 2-0 this year?
As far as I know,
okay,
yeah, they won tonight.
I know they won tonight.
That's good. So that'll be a good game, a good test probably for both teams.
It seems like Riverside Academy does have they've got some athletes. They've got some pretty decent players on that team. And Lions were able to put up some points on them, but it didn't. Looks like the boys came to play.
I know Coach Pogue talked about having some more depth this year. They've got some more kids out this year than they've had, and being able to not have to do Ironman football with
that
pays
out so well, man.
Because last year, they had the lead in a lot of games. And some of the games they lost, and they get to the fourth quarter, and teams with more on the roster just kind of wear
it
down
doesn't
a
matter
bit.
how good your conditioning is when you're playing almost every down on both sides of the ball. When it's fourth quarter time, you're just gassed, and you've left it all out on the field. You've done the best you can, but you need a little bit of depth, and depth always helps you get the win. We have scores and next week's schedules after the break. Stay tuned for more Football Friday.
Hi, I'm Charles R. Hicks Sr. Hi, I'm Rick Patton. Here at Transformers, we specialize in transmission of automatic and manual.
But we also offer all factory scheduled maintenance on all makes and models, along with major and minor repairs on all makes and models.
And all of our remanufactured transmissions comes with a 3-year unlimited mileage nationwide warranty.
We also stock a complete line of BG products to keep your car safe and on the road.
From the Transformers crew, God bless and have a beautiful day.
OptiLink TV, phone, and internet allow you to enhance your everyday life. Whether you're connecting with family and friends across the country, relaxing at home while watching the latest hit show, expanding your knowledge base on the web, or enjoying the weather at the park, OptiLink offers phone, TV, and high-speed internet for home or business from one local source. You can access it all with OptiLink. We keep you connected to your hometown and the world.
Georgia Northwestern Technical College is now accepting applications for classes. We offer programs in business, health, industrial, and public service at 6 campus locations with financial aid options as well. Take day, evening, or online classes to get your degree, diploma, or certificate. Apply now. Drop by one of our campuses today or check us out at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. Get focused. Get hired.
A Level 3 neonatal intensive care unit.
An accredited chest pain center.
Advanced imaging.
Comprehensive and convenient medical care.
The #1 hospital in Northwest Georgia, Chattanooga, for overall hospital care.
Quality and expertise matter. Hamilton Medical Center is here, meeting your health needs with compassion, healing, and excellence.
It's the National Clearance Event going on now at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Get 0.9% plus $1,000 customer cash on every new RAV4. Get $500 customer cash and 1.9% on new Highlanders. And get 1.9% on every new 4Runner.
Other dealers are going to say, we can't do that. What do we say, Greg?
We say, oh yes we can.
Only at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Come see us.
I'm C-Mark.
I'm John Mark.
Never text and drive.
And always wear your seatbelt.
For years, our office has been located in downtown Dalton.
And for years, our Georgia lawyers have helped our Georgia clients recover from injuries they sustained in auto accidents.
You don't get paid unless you get paid.
If you've been hurt in an auto accident, call us at 529-HURT.
It's 529-4878.
We are your local law firm.
With First Bank of Dalton's new mobile app, you can make a deposit from anywhere. It's also a great way to do business and check recent transactions. And with the new mobile app from First Bank of Dalton, you can check your account balance anytime. Life doesn't stop because you're on the go. First Bank of Dalton, your bank for life.
Welcome back to Football Friday. Chris, close us out the last time with the OptiLink scoreboard.
All right, Dalton over Northwest 24-14, Southeast over Coahulla Creek 9-6, North Murray over Model 44-7, Christian Heritage over Riverside 27-14, Chattooga over Heritage 55-20, Lafayette over Gordon Lee 35-0, Calhoun over Therrell 52-6. You had Gordon Central over Gilmer 44-15, and Darlington over Sonoraville 20-0.
Taking it to next week's matchups, they're on your screens. Folks, go out and support your local high school athletes from the area, and come back and see us next week on Football Friday. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great week.